New York at midnight. A city shimmering with neon and secrets, always on the verge of something extraordinary. If you stood atop one of its tallest skyscrapers tonight, you might see what looked like a shooting star streak toward Bryant Park, except this comet wears a red cape and a look of grim purpose. Power Girl, strong, determined, annoyed. Power Girl lands hard, the grass beneath her boots flattening slightly, and she surveys the scene. Searchlights flicker. People scatter from a gaping hole that has been ripped straight through the wall of the New York Public Library. Another string of priceless antiquities going by the same thief who's been one step ahead all week. Only this time, she isn't alone. Because in the very heart of the library, perched atop the marble lion statue, half shadowed by moonlight, crouches Satanna the Tiger Girl, a name spoken in whispers, in certain underworld circles, a name that, for most people, is just a rumor. Satanna. Leather bodysuit striped like a jungle predator, wild mane, eyes shining with a feral gleam. And always with the faintest, most taunting smile. An Olympic-level acrobat, martial arts expert, and reputedly more feline than human in a fight. Power Girl's voice is sharp, nonsense. You're either incredibly bold or incredibly foolish. Your choice. Satanna slides down the lion statue with a sensual grace that hides steel. She stretches her arms. Come on, Power Girl. I'm more than a thief tonight. Call it a test. You pass, I walk away empty-handed. You fail well, that's my business. The bag of antiquities is slung from Satanna's hip. Power Girl scans the surroundings, a quick X-ray survey. Nothing explosive, no henchmen lurking. Satanna always worked alone, relying on adrenaline and instinct. That and her infamous claws. Satanna paces in a slow, deliberate circle, each movement punctuated with a twitch of her head. What's the matter? You're not used to fighting someone this close to the ground? The taunt lands. Power Girl moves, barely more than a blur, aiming to close the distance. Satanna's ready, flipping backwards, landing on clawed feet. With a growling laugh, she whirls and hurls a set of bolas into Power Girl's path. They wrap around Power Girl's arm, sizzling faintly some kind of high-tech stun wire. Cute, but ultimately futile. With barely a flex, Power Girl snaps the cords. Nice try. You going to throw toys all night? Satanna's only answer is a ferocious leap, claws out, fangs bared, going for the jugular. The fight, when it happens, is fast. Satanna moves with the relentless agility of her namesake. Striking with feline unpredictability slashes at Power Girl's face. A kick aimed at her solar plexus, and a feint meant to draw a counter. Power Girl, for her part, takes her time. She endures a few glancing strikes. Satanna's claws snap off her invulnerable skin like cheap plastic. A headbutt. A throw. Satanna lands, rolls, comes back laughing. The library behind them shakes with the reverberations of their clash. Alarm bells, police sirens in the distance. But there's nobody here now except Power Girl and Satanna, the last two actors on a private stage. Satanna's movements become more desperate. She hurls 3 more gadgets in quick succession. A cloud of knockout gas, handful of micro-grenades, a set of darts tipped with tranquilizer. Power Girl steps through the gas, waving it aside. The micro-grenades bounce off her like ping-pong balls. The darts break against her cheek. Satanna hisses. All pretense at playfulness vanished. She sprints for the bag. But Power Girl's already there, barring the exit. Game's over, Satanna. Satanna's eyes dart, calculating. She pounces. But Power Girl sidesteps, grabs the thief by the back of her suit, and hauls her up. Satanna thrashes wails, but even a tiger can't win against a tank. She sets Satanna down, gently, if firmly. It doesn't have to end with a broken jaw. Satanna pauses. Something flickers in her eyes. Despair, frustration, maybe respect. If I had your strength, I'd never stop fighting either. And in those words, something softens. Power Girl radios the authorities. In moments, officers are on the scene, wary but grateful for her presence. Satanna stands, shoulders squared, pride intact, even as she's led away. Got a Tower Girl tells her. But next time, try picking on someone who can't bend steel. Satanna grins, even in cuffs. That's the fun, isn't it? The city returns to silence as the sun starts to rise. One more fight settled for now. And in New York, there is always another dawn, another challenge. Power Girl takes to the sky, not just as a sentinel, but as a reminder, for every thief, every predator, there's always someone ready to fight back.